for good, forever. These 4 words best explain why the Wabash Valley Community Foundation exists.
The Community Foundation acts for good in our communities through the projects and programs we fund. The Community Foundation is also forever, as the gifts given to the foundation are invested to provide annual grants and preserve the original gift for generations to come.
The Wabash Valley Community Foundation is a tax-exempt charitable organization able to help donors realize their charitable dreams.
Established in 1991, the foundation encourages people to create charitable endowment funds that will support charitable programs and projects throughout our local communities. For good, forever.
My parents had been generous in their donations. They hadn't really done a grand gesture, and their donations hadn't really been commensurate with the success they'd enjoyed in this community. And so they were sort of looking for something that they could do. This man told my dad about this opportunity, that there was going to be this fledgling community foundation started. They were looking for a major donor to get it started because of matching funds.
Endowment funds are permanent funds. Gifts to an endowment are invested, not spent.
Grants are made annually from the income earned on the endowment fund. Because the original gift is not spent and only the earnings are given as grants, endowment funds are designed to last forever. The Wabash Valley Community Foundation serves Clay, Sullivan, and Vigo counties. Local donors, or those with ties to these counties, have funded the endowments that benefit the residents of our communities.
My mother was born and grew up in Clay County, and they lived in Clay County for over 50 years. And when they passed on, I wanted to do something to honor their memory. And they were very interested in education. Mother was a teacher in Clay County for many years, and so I found out about the Wabash Valley Foundation and some of the things that they do, and so I inquired about setting up a scholarship fund in my parents' memory.
In the Community Foundation, your donations will be expertly invested by financial managers and monitored by a board composed of local leaders who know your community and will honor your wishes. Local volunteers review their county's grant and scholarship applications. As we all know, when we have local dollars and local decisions, you get local impact.
The support from Pat Serkos has meant a lot. She has taken the time to put it out there to support those that might not be able to support themselves completely. And she has made my life easier in college as far as not having to worry about whether or not I will be able to go to school or not.
Hundreds of different endowment funds have been created in the Community Foundation. Since 1992, tens of millions of dollars have been contributed from thousands of donors. From these funds, the Community Foundation has granted millions of dollars to charitable programs, projects, and college scholarships benefiting residents of the Wabash Valley. Currently, more than $1 million is granted to nonprofit organizations or for college scholarships each year.
The monies have gone to several different organizations, and we've helped all the areas that the arts, education, human resources. The grant committee has done a wonderful job.
Donors to the Community Foundation have provided food and shelter for those in need, enhanced recreational or learning opportunities, supported local art and cultural activities, provided a promising young person with a scholarship to college, and so much more. Individuals can give back to their local communities by contributing to an existing endowment fund or by creating their own endowment fund personalized to achieve their charitable wishes.
Gifts, whether they are cash, stock, real estate, or personal property, are tax deductible to the fullest extent allowed by law.
Well, I had made a deal with the coal company which involved a considerable amount of money. I did not take all the money because of tax purposes, and I got a farm down in Kentucky as a part of the deal. As time went on, I was wanting to set up a scholarship fund. The free farm we just gave to the Community Foundation. Of course, they sold it. And then they took the money and set up the scholarship.
The Community Foundation will carry the legal requirements associated with your charitable fund. The seal of the National Standards for U.S. Community Foundations recognizes the excellence and integrity of your community foundation.
You don't have to be a millionaire to be a philanthropist. The way you give is as varied as how the donation will be used.
If you are setting up a permanent endowment fund in your family's name, you may want the money to go to certain charities or organizations. Or you may want the flexibility to make the money available to meet current community needs by designating it as an unrestricted fund.
There are levels of giving for anyone who wishes to make a lasting difference in the Wabash Valley.
Whether it is the smallest of monetary gifts to an existing endowment fund or starting your own fund through our ACORN program.
Every gift matters.
I think one of the best things about Mr. Jackson being a person from Sullivan County, he's giving back to somebody from Sullivan County. He grew up where I grew up. He is someone that has faith in people from our area because he is one of the people from our area. He's not just a faceless government agency handing out student aid, somebody sitting at a desk that sees my name on a piece of paper, thinks about it for a second, and then puts it aside. I think he cares about me.
Giving to the Wabash Valley Community Foundation is the perfect way to ensure that your money will help your community. It could fund a scholarship, finance a new roof, help a flood victim, establish an arts grant, and so much more.
It's expensive just to feed the kids and keep the clothing and all the things and just to keep the doors open. And if we had these other expenses of some of these big repairs that the Community Foundation takes care of for us in these grants, we probably wouldn't be able to provide all the services that we do.
You can make a positive difference in someone's life and the future of your community. For good, forever.